What's good everyone? In today's video I'm gonna rank all the blood demon arts that available in the game. I'm gonna rank it based on for farming and PvP. I will not include dark thunder breathing and moon breathing because those both are breathings and not consider BDA. I will start from the most common to the rarest demon art. Now let's start the video.
The secret side of me, never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it.
Swamp 30% B tier. This BDA are fun to use, but not so good for farming and PvP. Tamari 30% B tier. This BDA are common, but have high damage and long range. It's super useful for farming and PvP. This BDA are really good for newbies because it have low stats requirement and can help level up fast. You can also farm Hashira bosses with this easily. Arrow 15% B tier. This BDA are somewhat good for farming and fun to use in PvP. String 12% B tier. This BDA are just like Arrow BDA but much more versatile and have higher damage than Arrow. Drum 10% C tier. I honestly think this BDA are not that helpful in farming nor PvP, but hey, it have drums, so it's in C tier lore. Blood Explosion 10% A tier. This BDA have lifesteal effect. All its moves are long range and have medium AoE which are useful for farming and are somewhat good for PvP. Enmu 5% A tier. This BDA have sleep/stun effect when hit the enemies. It have long range and have auto track skill, but the damage are average. Enmu are good for farming and PvP, but I don't think I can place it in S- tier. The highest I can give is A+ tier. Speed 5% S- tier. This BDA are a combination of Akaza BDA plus sound breathing. Its movesets and damage are good enough to be placed in S- tier. It's super useful for farming and PvP. Doma 4% S tier. This BDA are no doubt in S tier. It's good for farming and PvP. Everyone will be annoyed if their opponent using Doma because of the continuous stuns, and not to mention the third and fifth skill are just toxic. Anyway, this BDA alone already OP. Sickle 3% S tier. Even though this BDA only have 3 skills, it's enough for it to be in S tier. It have everything from high damage to auto track skills. It's good for farming and awesome in PvP. Daki 3% S- tier. This BDA are really great for AFK farming because of the high hits it gave, and also good for PvP. All of its moves are multiple hits and have medium AoE, but in my opinion, it's not cut out to be an S tier. Gyoko 3% S tier. This BDA have high damage in all of its skills, and the first skill already toxic. It have this insane long range, high damage and stun as well. Not to mention, they gonna add 5 new moves for this BDA. It's really crazy. Hantengu 2% S tier. It have large AoE, high damage and can fly around. Akaza 2% S- tier. Previously, Akaza BDA are in S tier, but after getting so many nerfs, it becomes not that very good. In my opinion, if I were to put Akaza in S tier, it's gonna become the weakest S tier, because the damage already down so much and not that great anymore. Shadow 3% S- tier. Shadow have everything from high damage to auto track skill, and not to mention, the last skill have special effect. The black hole can attract and gather every enemies within its range. Even with all of that, it's not in S tier level. If you guys think there are some BDA that deserve higher rank or lower rank, feel free to think so. This is all from my opinion, and from my perspective. That's all for this ranking tier list video. See you guys later. See ya.